Hi. It's Deb LaFlamme, and I'm trying to get my camera set up, so let me do that. Okay, great. How is everybody? As promised, I'm going live. I was going to go live in my private group, but this topic is so awesome that I don't want to limit it to the private group. So I'm going to go live here on my business page, my public business page. And today the topic is about process. We're going to talk about process. We're going to talk about your process. We're going to talk about what you do in your business that can be used to market your business better and the things that you take for granted. So as promised, I'm going to go live now. I am live now. I'm just getting my notes together. But if you're just hopping on, I'm Deb LaFlamme from For the Love of Your Biz, which you should know because you're watching this on my business page. And I help small and solo people who work for themselves and small business owners with best ways to market their businesses online. And today's topic is about process and about taking the process that you do on a daily basis. Let me see. What kind of technical difficulties? Can everybody hear me? If you're on, let me know you can hear me. I'll start over if I have to, but can you hear me? Deb LaFlamme, give me a thumbs up or hearts or whatever. Let me know that you can hear me okay. I'm going live on my business page to talk about process, and let me know if you can hear me. Let me check my computer and see if we're live. Yes, you can hear me. Okay, cool. So things are good. Catherine, things are good. You can see the feed and the video and everything. Let's see. Hold on. Sorry if you're waiting. Okay, good. I can see that it's live. Okay, great. Jess, maybe your volume's not on. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and keep going. I'll reintroduce myself. I'm Deb LaFlamme, owner of For the Love of Your Biz. I'm here live on my business page today to talk about process and how you can use your process to help market your business. And so this isn't a new conversation. I've had this conversation with so many people. And so I think you can benefit from it we haven't talked about it. But if we have talked about it, I might actually use your industry as the example. So if you're not here live, that's okay. I will monitor any comments that happen after the live feed. But what I want to talk about is process in your business. And when I say process, I mean what you do from start to finish for a client or for a customer, existing customer, past customer, someone who is new to your business. What you would do if I was your customer, what I could expect from working with you. That's the process I want to talk about today. And I want to talk about it because I want you to be able to use it to market. And oftentimes we go through the motions of our business and we take what we do on a daily basis for our clients for granted. Anybody admit to doing that? Anybody admit to just going through the motions and knowing what you do on a daily basis and not mapping it out and telling your customers what they can expect when they work with you or for you or even buy a product from you? And I'm not talking about your secrets. I'm not talking about the things that make you special. I'm not talking about of course, hands up, right? I'm not talking about what makes you separate or special against your competition. I'm not talking about your secret recipes. I'm talking about the process that a client, a customer, someone who would buy your product or your service should know before they say yes, or should know in order for them to say yes. So again, we're talking about process. And Jess, I would log out and log back in to Facebook and head over to the link to the business page. I don't know why you're having trouble. If you can't log on, then there'll be a replay. I'll post it in the private group later. But okay, so we're talking about process. We're talking about those things that you do on a daily basis, not your secrets, that you can use to market your business. So, what a new client or customer would benefit from knowing when they're making a decision of hiring your services or possibly getting your product or buying a program that you're selling online. So those are the things I want to talk about today. And I have some industries in mind that I think this could really help. So hopefully people who work in those industries will be able to see this and connect with these tips that I'm offering so that you can market your business better. So let's see. Let's talk about someone who is in the organizer or staging industry, right? So I'm very visual. I learn a lot with my eyes. I learn about businesses through advertisements and through examples and samples and videos. And I'm guessing there are people who also learn the same way. And so I would recommend, if you're in that industry, if you're in if you're an organizer or a stager or even a designer, that you could talk in your marketing about what your intake process is like. So maybe that initial call or that free consult that you offer, talk about that process. And I'm sure if there's other people in industries, you can relate to that too as well. The intake process, that free 30 minutes or 20 minutes or 1 hour that you give someone when they first meet you, but yet they haven't met you yet. Tell them, tell your customers, tell your fans, tell your followers about that process, what they can expect during that intake, what they can expect during that phone call, what kind of questions you might ask, why you do it. If you're in the fitness industry, you want people to know why you do that intake, why you have that initial consult. It's to make sure that you're a good match. I mean, that's really at the end of the day, we want to make sure that they're a good fit for your business and your business is a good fit for them. So you could talk about that intake. So let's go back to the designer or the organizer or the stager and talk about the fact that people can use video. Why not use your own home or your own workspace and show how you can help someone in a short period of time take a messy desk to an organized desk, or a linen closet that has towels all over the place. And of course, I'm not referring to mine, but towels that are all over the place, how you can organize it to bath towels, hand towels, beach towels, guest towels, right? Which I would like someone to come and do for my linen closet if there's anyone out there that's willing to offer that service. So those time-lapse videos. So I think it's important to talk about the intake process, talk about what happens when you have that initial consult, but also show what they can expect from working with you, right? Again, it's not giving away your secrets. It's just giving a sneak peek or a preview of what it would be like to work with you or to hire you. So that would be one example for the stager or the organizer, right? Let's talk about the travel industry. I recently hired a travel agent, and maybe for my honeymoon, a long time ago, I worked with a travel agent, but any vacations that I've had, I have not hired someone to do it for me. And this year I decided to hire a travel agent. I think I'm finally getting wise in my old age and realizing that I'm good at what I do, but I'm not good at everything. And so I hired a travel agent, and hopefully my travel agent's watching, because I loved working with her. And I absolutely see the value of working with a travel agent. Great example of tell your fans, tell your followers, tell your future customers how working with you benefits them. Tell them what the process, oh, you're here. Okay, so wasn't going to call you out, but you're here. That is my travel agent, Nancy. So what I love about working with Nancy is that, and what I want her to market what I want her to do to market her business better is to educate her fans, her followers, her customers on the process of working with her. What happens during that first phone call or first series of emails? How does she help you decide where to vacation with your family? Or how does she help you figure out what time of year or what your budget is? Those are the things that I think are really important when picking someone in an industry like travel, right? So how about how Nancy or how the travel agent researches places that would work for my situation, for my family, for what my family's interests are? So the amount of research that she's putting in behind the scenes, future customers should know the amount of work that she does to find the right fit for you. So research, the inquiries, meeting up or in-person conversations. What I love is that we're under 8 weeks away from our trip, and Nancy is already planning to meet with me in person and give me all of my documents and walk me through what I need to know for traveling. What to start packing or think about packing. She'll talk to me about what kind of excursions my family should go on while we're there. So what's happening in this relationship with my travel agent and I is that she's the expert and I'm letting her be the expert. But had I not worked with her, I wouldn't know all the value that she brings to the table. And so not everyone's going to just work with Nancy or work with the travel agent. We want Nancy to market herself with these techniques that she offers her clients when they do start to work with her. And so I think these are really good tips about your process that we keep to ourselves, not because we do it on purpose, but we take it for granted, right? So Nancy, I'm looking to you and saying, break down your process and use your process as a way to market your business better. And I think that your fellow travel agents could do the same, and right, the stager and the organizers as well. Let's talk about the artists in the group, or the artists that are watching right now or might be watching. Again, I'll share this over in our private group, but the artists, the research that they do before they begin creating, right? Whether it's photography or paint, I know I have a couple artists in our private group. The sketching that might be done first, the visiting sites if they're actually going to be painting a scene that resonates with them, the prep work. I love nothing more than the time lapse that the artists show on social media. I love seeing the process. Here you go. There's the process of an artist. And if you guys are here and you want to give your 2 cents on process, what in your process you think you could use to market your business better, this is a great opportunity because I'm here, I'm live, and I'm answering questions. If you put them down in the feed below, let me know that you guys are here and that you can hear me okay. But the time-lapse videos are amazing. The story behind the image or the graphic or the photograph is always amazing, and that's something that I think sometimes artists take for granted. They're selling their artwork. That's their product. We need to know the stories. So don't take the story and the process to create that product, that piece of art for granted. Share that with your fans and your followers, either on social media or in email marketing. So how about realtors? How can realtors take their process and help and use their process to market themselves better? We know there's a lot of realtors, right? There is a competition on every door, right? And at every home for a chance to buy or sell. And the realtors have a tough time because there's a lot of you. But that doesn't mean that you're all amazing and that you're all awesome and that everyone should work with all of you. But if I was looking for a realtor, I'd want to know about the process. I'd want to know what they will do to make this stressful process of buying and selling a home better for me. I learned today that one of my clients who's a realtor, the amount of research that they do, for research for the town, research for what's coming on the market for their clients, They might even preview homes before. These are the things that a buyer or seller would want to know about you and your process. So use these pieces that you do on a daily basis that you take for granted maybe, like the back of your hand. You just do it because this is what you do. This is your process. This is how you build your business. But break those pieces down and share those with potential clients or customers. It's really important to let people know why you're different and how you're going to help them through this decision-making process. So let me just make sure there's no questions. Is there an app for the time-lapse videos? There are tons of video apps that you can use. I know that the Android, just in the settings of your video, you can do slow or time or hyperlapse. So just use right on your phone, your iPhone. You don't have to make things complicated. Definitely get a tripod, set it up, do a test. But I just use my phone and post it right to Facebook or YouTube or to my website. So what's nice is they're fast, they're short, right? They're not 4-hour videos or they're not even a 30-minute video. They might be 30 seconds or 40 seconds. So it's pretty awesome that we can use the technology to make those videos. So great question. Thanks, Beth. So we've talked about process for stagers, organizers, realtors, travel agents, artists. How about a coach? If you're a coach, a fitness coach, specifically a fitness coach, how do you identify what your client or athlete might need from you? Talk about that in your marketing. Be open about how you know that you're not for everybody. Your business isn't for everybody, and not everybody is for your business. And that doesn't just apply to gyms or fitness coaches. That applies to all of us, right? The day we all decide that we're not for everybody is a great day, because we don't have to appeal to everybody. We just have to appeal to enough people. And I know that to be true because I'm not a good fit for everybody, but I'm learning that, right? We all have to learn that process. So, put out there into the universe, put out there that you have a process of making sure that you're a good fit for the person and the person's a good fit for your business. And I think that some of the things that we're reviewing are things that we take for granted on a daily basis. And so I really wanted to just come on and talk about that. I wanted to come on and talk about how you can break down your process that you do on a daily basis. And you can share pieces of that in your marketing online, on social media, in email marketing, and educate people. Be a resource, but educate people about how the process helps them make the decision of whether or not to work with you, or whether or not to buy your program, or whether or not to join your fitness club or your gym. And I think what it does is it sets you apart. It will help you customize your services and help people find the right fit for them. And oftentimes I look at the reviews, right? When you go to buy a product or a service, you look at reviews and you look at what people said about that product or that business. And when I look at reviews, I look at reviews of people that are like me, right? So for example, I want to find that your business is going to work for me. And how do I find that out? So you're going to take that process, you're going to break it down, and you're going to connect with me on some level at some point during that process. And it's going to say, okay, they're taking the time to make sure that this is a good fit for me. Like, you actually care enough. You're not just selling to everybody. This is the process that you do to find the right fit for your business. So just to recap, I wanted to talk to you about process in your business, what you do as intake forms, or what you do to help people sell their home or buy their home, or what you do to coach business folks or business women, what you do to help someone decide if your gym is the right gym for them, or helping people decide where they want to go on a family vacation. I mean, people can go online and book a vacation on their own, but if you're marketing and you are telling people about the process and the hand-holding and the support that you offer along the way, I mean, the value there is just so immense that why wouldn't someone want to hire you to help them plan their family vacation? I mean, I'm very much looking forward to meeting with my travel agent for her to hand me my travel documents and to go over these items that are going to only make my vacation more spectacular. I mean, that to me is just, that's value. And this is going to be how you market the value, is by breaking down your process, whatever your process is, whatever your business is, and sharing that with the public, with the people who are following you and the people that want to work with you, or maybe don't even know that they want to work with you. But so that is what this was all about. Got it? Good. So if you have no questions, that's fine. That means that I must be covering everything okay. If you want to talk to me about how you can use your process to market your business better, you know how to find me. Feel free to message me below or message me through my business page. I'm happy to set up a call to help you break down your process and figure out the best ways to market your business online with these ideas. So I'm going to wrap up. I'm Deb LaFlamme from For Love of Your Biz. Thank you for being here live. If you're watching on the replay, awesome. So excited that you took the time to watch this. And I am happy to help you market your business better. Have an awesome day.